Okay, we'll open this meeting of the Board of Assessors on May 5th. And we are being taped by the West Bridgewater Community TV. The time is 6:02, a couple minutes late, I apologize. Do I have a motion to open this?
I motion.
Second?
Yes.
Okay. The first business in the open session is, I neglected in our last meeting, we went into executive session for the purpose of handling some abatement applications that we had looked at and reviewed. I neglected to go back into open session to finalize, formally announce that it was 11 applications that they have been acted on. So I will do that now. We went into executive session and we had 11 abatement applications that were coming to their time due. So the board, I paid some visit, we acted on those. And on abatement 11, on abatement application 11, the board acted to abate that application. And on applications number 14, 15, 16, 22, 23, 34, 41, 42, 45, 46, the board denied those applications. Okay. The next order of business is the town hall reopened. I didn't even realize
I didn't know
that.
it either.
The town hall reopened Monday, May 3rd. I had put on the agenda just to discuss with the board for a second. As you know, our principal assessor, John Donahue, is home. He's recovering from some surgery. And the doctors have advised him that he's taken some, he's doing some extra precautions, so he's been home and bedridden and such longer than he expected. I want to have him do some work from home. I've been in discussion with him a couple times. I called him today and get a hold of him. He's met with the doctors a couple times, and I couldn't. We don't know exactly when he's going to be coming back in. And I told him, based on what he's going through, to just take his time. But now it's coming to a point where we have some stuff, office stuff, above and beyond just typical office work. For example, handling some of those the larger ATB cases are coming due, right. And I know on a couple of them we have postponed. And I'm sure the board, the appellate tax board, would be amenable to doing that. I want John to talk to our liaison in there, because he's used to talking to him and doing what we can about those cases and other things. I have some other stuff for him to handle. So I just want to let the board know I'm going to authorize John, obviously keep a stringent schedule of what he's doing for work at home and stuff that he really just needs to do, regarding the board's work from home. I know when he gets back in here, there'll be plenty waiting for him. I'm sure Daniela's got the pile up the hill already, so, I know some stuff that's got to be done. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to talk to him and, not to, just on stuff that he really has to look at, and I know there's some of that, like I said, the abatement work, that's going to be a little bit, I've been looking at some of that stuff, and we've been having a meeting of the minds, but we haven't recently because of the surgery. So we want to get back on track with that. So I'll call John to let him know that until he gets back in, and hopefully that'll be soon. I think hopefully he was shooting for, maybe when I talked to him last, within a week or two, and that was last week.
Right.
Without discussing any details, that he's going through some stuff, and I told him that the priority one is to get better.
That's right.
So.
Have you talked with David about this? Because
No, I haven't. No.
that goes against everything with town.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take. I haven't talked to David, and I will, but I'm going to say that I'm going to authorize John to work from home based on the extenuating circumstances. I'm sure David, he knows John's, has gone through a medical, procedure. I'll go up and see David and talk to him, but basically, it has to be done because the work has to get done, and before you know it, June 1st, even though it's only May 5th, before you know it, as you know, the time goes by quick, and before you know it, it'll be here. And there's some other stuff too. I got a couple letters he needs to address, things like that. So I'm going to authorize, and hopefully the board will be on board with just he's not going to pound the hours in, just some stuff that has to be done. And I'll talk to the town administrator about that.
Right, because they were adamant against anybody doing work from home, because I know
Okay.
I saw the emails that went to all of us.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, but
I'll
this is
I'll take
emergency
responsibility, because,
circumstances.
it's gotta get done, so.
Well, no,
agree.
I understand
This
that.
is not, this is not, this is out of the ordinary type of circumstances. He's been now out, what,
That's
3
right.
weeks or whatever, so he wasn't expected to be out like that long, or about that long. So,
Right.
I'll take care of David, I'll worry about him.
Which is fine, but I think there's some other policies because I know that when you're out for any extended time, you have to have doctor's documentation. So
Yeah.
there may be some other things
And, yeah.
that conflicts with.
Linda has been working with John on that. I've seen the messages back and forth.
Right, I was on the same ones, and as of today, when I talked to Linda, she hadn't received anything yet.
Okay. I'll take care of that, okay? Because I want the work to get done.
Absolutely. It's
If
gotta
I don't
be
worry
done.
about it, it won't get done. So we're gonna have John work from home to get some stuff done, and then when he gets back in, hopefully we can smooth back into it, But somebody's gotta do it,
That's right.
so.
I agree.
Right, no, I understand, I'm
So-
just saying, because this was a big thing of contention and a problem with upstairs,
Right.
going back and forth, so that's all I'm saying, is
Okay,
by
yeah.
you authorizing him to do it.
Yeah, okay. You heard what I have to say.
Right,
It's all-
no,
yeah,
no, I did hear what you have
I-
to say, and I just want to be heard as well.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. All right. All right, what else?
So what is it that do you have an idea of already what you plan on having him work on, like how many hours?
No, I don't. No, I'm gonna talk to him, see what he's gotta do. And, I'm not here day to day. I'm busy outside, from here to the end of the world, busy. I haven't had time to come in here like I used to. And I'll try to do the best I can. I'll talk to Daniela, have John talk to her, and see what he has to. Sitting here right now, all I know is we got a couple of big cases that are slated for the first week in June, I believe. So those are priority one.
Oh, of course, but where he's on a medical, I mean, him doing any of this work may really be against doctor's orders where you're saying
No,
he's
no, no.
not well.
No. The work he's gonna do here is make the phone calls to see if he can get a postponement and talk, to the appellate task board. We'll take care of that, okay?
Well, no, I'm sure that we'll take care of it, but I'm just asking what it is, just so we're all on the same page. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
get on board with
I'm
it.
not sure what it is, Paula. I said some of the day-to-day stuff, we got some appellate tax board work. There was something else I forget, I got some stuff at home. I don't know, I can't dot the i's and cross the t's on it, but I do know we got a couple of big cases, and that's what I'm worried about. I've pounded a lot of hours into these things, and, we're ready to either sit down, negotiate with them, or go to trial, that's what I'm really worried about most now. There's a lot of liability there for the town, and, the best thing I can do for the town here is to get that stuff trying to straighten out. And one of those things to straighten it out is to get John on board with me and see how we want to proceed, because if they do grant an extension, it's probably going to be maybe one more at most. So I don't really want to get into those right now in the open session.
Right, no, of course, I wouldn't ask for any details or anything like that, but maybe we should ask if they will do an extension before we try to stress John out if he's out on a medical.
I'll take care of that, Paula. It's not going to stress John out. It's going to be easy. Just, I want to see what he has to say about that stuff. And let's move forward here, okay? I told you I want John to do some work at home the best he can. The guys, he's trying to do the best he can to get back in here. And it's been more than a couple of weeks, so I know some stuff is piling up, and et cetera. The stuff he can be doing at home, hopefully. So we'll talk to him and see what's going on with that. What else you got, Daniela? Anything?
Just one quick thing. Today, Larry from Silva Engineering came in. He
Yeah.
wanted to look at some old maps that we had, and I found some from 1967, but they weren't in great shape.
I guess not. Yeah.
He offered to take them and scan them free of charge just to preserve them and make it an electric file.
And is he a former vendor or
He's just an engineering company.
Yeah,
local
yeah, I've heard of him, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
He could use the maps himself just to look at,
Yeah.
and he offered to do that. Says he does it for some other towns.
Yeah, believe it or not, 'cause I do it myself, some of those old maps can be valuable,
Yeah.
Some show more stuff than the newer ones, believe me. So, some show meets and bounds, all that stuff, so those guys, to get those things is pretty valuable to some of those guys, so,
Yeah.
that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Do we have anything for executive session?
Just if you wanted to review the ATV schedule.
No, I'm all set right now on that, yeah,
Okay.
I'm all set.
We
I've
all
looked
have
at it,
the schedule.
I've looked at it myself, and, I gotta talk to John, go on that. I know kind of where we sit in some of those cases, and I think he said they're coming up, the first week in June or thereabouts. So, that will be, more discussion for our next meeting,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll handle that then. I've looked at the meeting, at the schedule, and a couple of those I'm confused on, so I want to talk to John. They shouldn't be sitting there. If they are, there's something wrong with it, so we'll go through those. And like I said a few minutes ago, some of the bigger ones, we're on top of that. We're trying to get through them as best we can.
And that's
Okay.
all I have if you want to adjourn.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Good. Make the motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.